And good morning all. Hope you're still feeling great after the last 3 days. Let's head into day 4. So what's been stopping you all these years? Is it your lifestyle? Is it work? Is it family? Do you have injuries? Any illnesses? Do you think fitness takes too much time and effort? Or you just find it too difficult to commit? If I told you by the end of this 14 days you would have a totally different outlook to fitness and health, and I'd be able to help you find the time to take care of yourself, would you be interested? Do you want to continue feeling the way you do and never taking up such a great opportunity like this? Because by this time next year, you've potentially put on more weight, you probably feel even more lethargic and depressed. Why would anyone want that in their life? Just take a minute to visualise what life will be like in 12 months' time if you don't start focusing on your health and fitness. It's quite scary stuff. I made all these crap excuses and I ended up over 19 stone. I looked terrible and I felt terrible, and in my head everybody else was looking at me thinking, what a mess. And I know that seems probably a little bit over the top, but that's how personally I felt about it. So this is how we're going to start to change it. Let's get you moving. Let's get you walking outside in the fresh air. Walking outside is so much more beneficial than walking indoors. Don't get me wrong, if your only choice is to find a treadmill and do the walking, certainly on days when it's absolutely hammering down with rain and you haven't got the guts to go out there and wrap up in your waterproofs, that's fine. But generally, outdoor walking, when you feel that space around you, certainly the best time for me is first thing in the morning, when the day is just breaking, everything's just sort of waking up, and you just go for that walk straight away, and you feel alive for the day already, and you're focused, you feel fresh, energized. It's perfect. Another great time to go for a walk is straight after you've eaten, whether you can get out on a lunch break if you're working, or if it's in the evening, you've had your evening meal, go for a walk then, because the science behind it is that when you start doing a bit of activity after you've eaten, your body doesn't produce as much insulin, which is turning your food ultimately into sugars that overspill in your body and don't get burnt off. You'll also know if you've had a big dinner, if I go for a walk after dinner and I feel a little bit bloated because I've had probably too much to eat or something like that, if I go for a walk, I feel so much better afterwards. I don't feel as bloated and I wake up feeling a lot better and fresher as well. Also, download yourself a step tracker. I think most people have got smartphones, smartwatches now, so download that step tracker and have a look at how many steps you're doing a day. Now, I don't want these to be steps that you're doing in your day-to-day job or whatever. These need to be steps counted for a specific walk that you do. I want you to watch the video and the link, and I want you to actually write down at the end of the day how you feel about the day. Did you feel better after you went for the walk? Really think about these things, okay? Don't just take it for granted. Go for the walk, yeah, I've done my walk. Now I want you to think, actually, I do feel a bit better after the walk there. I feel a bit fresher and brighter. And finally, keep a track of your daily step counts, and by all means, send your step counts to me and we can monitor those for the rest of the challenge, okay? Right guys, nothing more from me. I want you to have a top day, get out there and get walking. And I'll see you tomorrow on day 5. Have a good one, lads.